Hey everybody, Chris here from the Off-Grid Skoolie. I want to thank today's sponsor of the video, Tink.us. They specialize in smart home gear, and we are currently in the process of converting this bus into just a regular old Skoolie to a smart home Skoolie. So, thanks for watching.
Well, hello everybody. No, the first comments I'm going to get is about my funky hair. Got too tired of dealing with it. It's actually still pretty long up here on the top. Sides are obviously shaved, but this is about 5 inches long. Just went to a place in Denver and had it braided so I don't have to worry about it just getting too poofy. But where I'm at right now is actually the gas station I always went to when I was working on the bus at Jim and Debbie's. Kobuk and I went into town. I had to get receipts from Home Depot because my CPA took off with all my receipts of 2018. So just trying to get as many of those back as possible. Went to our favorite restaurants, Cold Stone Creamery is where we went every other night. Went to Mugs almost every night. Mugs is like a sports bar that had half off wings. Went and got the wings. Took Kobuk to the dog park. Just been hanging out in. This GoPro keeps dying on me. I'm gonna have to trade it in for a new one, but I think I was at the places where I ate with Jim and Debbie. So we would usually go out to eat, do happy hours, half off appetizers. We just go out there, pick out on some wings. Debbie would get some ahi tuna, and then that would be like the end of the day thing that we would do. So it's cool being back in this area, seeing all the old sites. Also, up the road, there's a coffee shop called the Coyote Den, and they have the best biscuits and gravy I've ever had in my entire life. So of course I got those for lunch today. I've just been taking it easy. I had to get some work done on the Mac, doing a collaboration with Skillshare on tiny home tours, so I had to get that video filmed. Just uploaded the video day in the life. That took a long time to edit. That it's probably about 3 weeks until I posted that video. When I was shooting it, still at the spot, and then by the time I left, just been bouncing around nonstop. But we are about to get on the road to Kansas. Gonna meet up with Wess tomorrow early, so we're switching back over into build mode. Kobuk's face is looking pretty good. Kobe's, come here. It's been a little toasty here today, so it's been a hot pup, but Kobe's, come here, sit. Good boy. So as you can see, it's healing nice. You can barely even see the staples anymore with the hair growing in. So Kobe's doing good, getting ready to fill up on diesel and take the back roads. Coming back down here kind of took me off I-70. So we're going to be going through kind of the small towns of Kansas, hopefully be able to find boondocking spots, because as you go through the interstate, you're able to find rest areas. So going to get that figured out and hit the road. I found a rest area about 4.5 hours away. We'll see if we make it there tonight. Like I said, it's going through the back country. It's looking like we're going to be going into some clouds. So I don't know how good the views are going to be, but it'll be a little bit different than going through I-70. It's kind of a scenic view. So, we will catch you guys there. Good morning, everybody. Beautiful day here. Getting ready to head out. It is a little windy today, so I have to keep an eye on Kobuk, make sure he stays on the couch. Ended up staying at this rest area right on the Colorado-Kansas border. One thing of interest is the element would not shift into gear. There's an override. I did some research online. That doesn't necessarily mean it's something with the transmission. It could be the brake lights aren't working or some sort of ignition things going on, so fingers crossed that the transmission on the element is fine. But I was able to get it into gear with the override. It is set to go, so on to Wichita. How's that look?
Yeah. You need to plug in, or are you pretty good all over?
It depends on what the AC is doing.
Hey everybody, so we are finally finishing up the bus here in Kansas, parked at one of Wes's friend's house. Wes is currently getting some stuff done in town. I've been cleaning the bus today, but the first thing we're going to be doing, as you can see these boxes behind me, is I partnered with Tink.us, basically going to make this bus a smart home. So I'm going to unbox all these boxes so you can get a little peek of what we're going to be working on. As I mentioned before, one of the biggest concerns with the bus when I'm out boondocking is not knowing what's going on whenever I park the bus. With the gear that I have now, I'll be able to keep track of the bus as I leave it. Also, the lighting is going to be set up through the smart home, as well as the sound. Got the Philips Hue bulb set. I'll be able to control the brightness and the hue of these light bulbs with my phone and also the Google Home. More bulbs. Got the Google Hub. So this is going to basically be the brains of the smart home setup. Also, Nest video doorbell. So this is how I'm going to keep track of the bus whenever whenever I'm, in the tow car going into town, leaving the bus out boondocking. I'll be able to keep track of everything. This is fabric for a divider. We'll show you that later. This is the Nest Yale lock, so be able to punch in a code to unlock the door, and also, like I said, be able to keep track of everything. This stuff's so cool. There's one last thing I have on the seat up there that's gonna bring everything together. Oh yeah. This is a Sonos Beam. This is the new Bluetooth speaker for the bus. So stoked to get all this set up.